back to my channel. This is Marcos from M3 Reviews, just checking it out again. How you guys doing today? Check this out. Yep, I'm changing it up a little bit. You know, Bud Light's perfect. I just had this in the fridge, been drinking all my beers, they're gone, so I had this left over from last night. Did a lot of things over the last couple weeks, and I always say that, but man, if I don't do a video in a while or whatever, it's just because we've been doing shit, you know, over and over and over. My boy had some of his friends come down from New York. Had Dan and Man and Manny Fresh. They came down from New York. They spent a week with us and just partied every fucking night. I mean, these guys know how to party. They just chill party, you know what I'm saying? They don't fucking go all crazy and shit, you know, like some youngsters do. But a lot of drinking games. Everybody was fucking hammered, a lot of smoking, whatever, you know what I mean? Took my wife and my daughter and my son and his two friends. We went over to Monterey Bay. We did some whale watching. That was kind of cool. I myself stayed back on the dock and just kind of like watched them go do their thing. You know, it was cool. And then I went and, you know, drank at the bars and shit like that while they were out doing that. Anyway, the boys just left the other day, and so I wanted to get caught up on a video. And over the last couple days, you know, I just had some things coming in the mail. I got Vampirilla, a couple Harley Quinn figures. I picked a couple of those up, and I got Mortal Kombat figure Smoke from Storm Collectibles. He's pretty tight. Not bad at all. Put him in the cabinet. And anyway, now I did bring you guys in here for this guy right here. Now this guy right here is Jetfire, as y'all know. I'm sure some of you guys have him. But about 6 months ago, back in September or August, TF Source put on pre-order the 1500 limited edition with the different paint schemes. So as soon as I saw that come out, that night I bought them. And it took all the way till fucking March to get, you know, and that was fine. I didn't mind waiting for them. But supposedly it was only 1500 limited edition. So I'm one of you 1500 that actually got to get them. I'm gonna check him out with you guys in a second. All right, just to start off now, Jetfire is a pretty sick figure. Fans Toys put him out, and he's literally absolutely perfect. There's nothing wrong with him. He looks just like a cartoon when he transforms into his jet mode. I mean, it's big. It looks really good. And, you know, the reason why I bought him back a while ago, last year, was because Mike Cass put him up, and he was gushing all over him and said how good he was. So as soon as I saw his video, I picked him up like the next day. You know, he's a really good figure. This guy stays in the cabinet, so there's no dust on him or nothing, but he's heavy, he's solid, he's tall, he looks really good. So I was curious to see what difference there was with the 1500 limited edition, you know, and I think that's gonna be pretty neat. So I'm gonna unbox them, and then I'll put them up in the white backdrop, check them out. I'm gonna unbox them in front of you guys real quick. I just got them yesterday. Set him right there. Don't fall over, buddy. Alright, so this came from TF Source. Like I said yesterday, I just opened it up and I took it out just to look at the box real quick. It's pretty nice. It looks just like the original box that this guy came in. TF Source does really good with their packaging. Yeah, pretty big box. Set this off to the side. Get this razor cutter. Now I do like Jetfire. I always liked him in the cartoon. It's pretty cool. I do have Generation 1 Jetfire. I think everybody does probably, you know. But I like that figure. Everybody's always like, is it Jetfire or Skyfire? I've always called this guy Jetfire, like always. I've never even thought of calling him Skyfire, you know. Look at that, very nice. All right, so this is, they're calling this one the Phoenix FT-10X, right? So this is FT-10, and they just put the X on there. Check that out. Looks just like the first one that came out. Very nice. Oh yeah, got that puffy texture to it. Cool. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put up the white backdrop, and I'm gonna open them up, and I'm gonna put these two side by side so you guys get a feel for how different they are. I know they're gonna be exactly the same, like transforming wise, but the whole paint scheme was supposed to be like metallic red and more of a vibrant blues and stuff like that. I don't know. We'll check them out together. See you in a sec. All right, and there he is, Phoenix fucking FT-10X. Looks great. I'm gonna get him open right now. Okay, so checking this box out and checking the other box out, they are almost identical, right? Which is fine. So I've been dying to see how different this guy is, you know. Box right there. Cool. Side. There it is. It's cartoon jet. That's sick. He looks exactly like that too. I mean, in the cartoon, it's just awesome. And then of course you get your instruction booklet and your card, which is nice. It's a hard card too. It's not cardboard. It's that plastic. Oh, they even give you a number. So they said they made 1,500, and I'm just noticing this right now. 1519. Interesting. I thought they only made 1,500, but if that's an actual number that they gave the thing, then they made over 1,500. I'm curious to know how much they actually made. Now, honestly, I was pretty proud to say that I got that 1,500 deal, you know what I mean? Because there's certain things that are limited edition that you don't really care about, you know? And then certain things are like, yeah, I'll go ahead and spend the extra money to get that. And it's just cool to say, you know. I think that this is going to go this way. Turn it upside down here. Take this off. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, so right off the bat you get that stand deal, right? Let's see if hopefully that stand is actually in here. And then you get your same gun there. It's like a little bit of a tiny bit of a metallic flake on that, but nothing that you can actually depict, you know. Nothing folds, whatever. Double barrel. Cool. And there he is right there. See the box. It's funny, he looks pretty short in the box, huh? Cool. Nothing too different. Pull him out. Set him down. And you get your different plate. You can put the Decepticon logo, Autobot logo on there for flipping it around. And I believe, yeah, that's right, for his eyes, that light piping deal. Or to keep him the blue paint that they already put in his eyes. That's how I have the original. I didn't put this in on the original. I just left it the blue paint. I thought it looked really cool. And in the box, there is no stand in there. Come to think of it, I'm pretty sure the first one didn't come with a stand either. That's right. They just gave you this, and then you had to get Sovereign and use the Sovereign stand. All right, looking at this guy, now I'll go ahead and get this guy all, you know, fixed up and put him into his standable in his robot mode, right? And then we'll check him out together. All right, you guys. So here are the two together, and honestly, I hate to be a downer on toys, so I try real hard to think of what I can say to be cool with them. Now, honestly, there is absolutely no difference between the 1,500 limited edition and the original. They're both perfect, but I thought that he was going to be like popping and shit, you know. You can see that his reds are different, you know. This is more of like a flat red, excuse me. This is more of like a flat red, and this one does have a little bit of metallic, you know, in the red. The red down here on the leg pieces right here, they are identical in color. Now, just to look at the guns close, I don't even know if you guys can see it in the camera, but like this is the original gun right here. Okay, so it's got that kind of a flat look to it, right? And here comes the new 1,500 limited edition one. If you guys can see, it's very, very faint. But this one has a little bit of a glossy, a little bit of a metallic in it, whereas this one is just flat. Now, I absolutely have no problem with that, but it's almost like you feel like you got swindled a little bit, you know? You're like, oh, I bought the same figure. Now, here's another thing that I have to say, is I have a lot of double figures. I buy double figures when I know that they're fucking good. If they look really good in transformation mode, if they look really good in robot mode, I buy 2 of them. Like, you know, I'll probably do a video one day of every Transformer that I have doubles of, but I'm sure you guys have a lot of doubles too. But like this guy, I knew I wanted when I bought him in the beginning, I knew I wanted a second one to put into jet mode. So this is absolutely fine. It's not like he was $1,000 and this one was $200. They're both the same price point, but you had to get the, I know that when I bought this guy, he was the 1,500 limited edition, like I keep saying. and he was sold out the next day from TF Source. You couldn't, like, even now if you go to pre-order this guy, you can't, it's sold out. So I don't know if they're going to do another run, but if you guys were like, yeah, I was really waiting for that figure too, to see if it was just more badass than this guy. He's not. He's exactly the same. I mean, just look at the paint right here, the paint right here. So I'm going to get close with the camera, and I'm going to put these guys back to back so I can go up and down and check that out with you guys. Give me a second. Okay, so starting down at the bottom, I've got one of those selfie lights in the background. It's like a 20, or it's like an 18-inch selfie light. So it's getting some of the colors in here right here. Now look at how just really good. Now this is the original, right? See the gloss and all that kind of stuff is okay. And then coming over here and just the same exact thing, the same red. I mean, you can't even tell the difference in the red. Like I say, that's fine. You know, I did want a double one and a double figure, and this is cool. Now coming up, the Jetfire's leg right here coming up. This is the original right here, and check out the red as you come up. So it's got that flat red look to it, which still looks really good. His face sculpt. And see the metallic flake in his eyes? Super cool. Now this is the 1500 limited edition model. Coming down from the bottom, coming up the side, still fucking awesome. Now I think they put, if you look at the white, look at, so there's his thigh, and there's his thigh. Now that's a flat white for sure. And then this white over here maybe has a little bit of pearl, I want to say pearlescent metallic flake in the white. You can kind of see it, you know, but it's just too faint to write home about, you know. And so this is his red right here. It does have a gloss, it does have a metallic red, but then check out his eyes. They're a flat blue versus the metallic blue, right? So they did better in the eyes on the original. And so coming back a little bit, look at the two paints are that close, but that different. You kind of can see, but you know, in the comments, let me know what you guys think below. You know, it kind of sucks that they did that, but you know, it's fine. I just thought he was going to be like super amazing fucking red metallic paint, you know, but you know, that's not the case. So let me put the camera down, and I'm going to flip him up to the front real quick. Hold up, give me a second. All right, and there we go right here. Now the one on the right is the original, the one on the left is the 1500 limited edition. And coming in close now, the light's picking up this one better, but they're identical. There's no change in that whatsoever. These guys right here on their front, check that out, same exact. So I basically bought the same exact figure, which is fine. I know I'm gonna keep saying that, you guys, but I'm sorry. It's just, I'm letting myself go through my head, and like, it's like, fuck it. You wanted something better, but it just didn't come out. But like, man, this guy's perfect. There's nothing wrong with him. He's one of my top fucking favorite transforming figures, man. He is awesome. And Vans Toy did really good. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and turn them on the backside. All right, now there is their backsides here. You can see, you know, there's a little bit darker on the left, which is the 1500 limited edition. Cockpits are the same. See if I can get close. So that's the that, and then the original. It's like red versus red. Now, if they came out with the 1500 limited edition first, it would have been nice, you know. But they didn't, and they wanted to come out with something that they thought was going to be really more, you know, more popping or something like that, you know. Cool. They're both very good. All right, I'm going to get him transformed into his jet mode, and then I'll set it up and check him out with you guys. Give me a sec. All right, and there he is in jet mode. Now, you guys, it only took me about 10 minutes to get in jet mode because I remember doing a lot of parts from, you know, transforming him from the first one. Anyway, I do have to say the first thing I noticed when I pulled his rockets out, or his boosters out, was they did put some gray on there. Now the original one does not have those, so they did go the extra mile and paint that kind of stuff. And then there's some of the metallic right there. You kind of see it glistening. I got my flash on the phone right now, but everything else is pretty much the same. They did change it up a little bit, and I am proud to say that I have two of these figures. They look really good. There's nothing wrong with them. I'm not downing him. Oops, excuse me. I'm not downing him at all. This guy is good. I mean, I'd have 4 of these figures, if, you know, if I really wanted to, but you know, just looks really good. Not bad at all. That is Jetfire Fans Toys Phoenix FT-10X. You guys, thanks for coming in. Thanks for checking it out. I'm gonna throw up some pictures. Check you out in a little bit. Deuces.